What's going on, everybody? My name is Michael. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be going over my everyday carry bag. Now, this is a 511 LV10 sling bag. It looks like this when you have it slung, but when you sling it to the front, everything is housed just like this. It's almost like a chest rig, or almost like a big plate carrier. But I want to tell you a couple reasons on why I chose to have this as my everyday carry bag. I was a big backpack guy, double strap, but then I realized, well, I kind of want something a little smaller. And I actually didn't like the little fanny pack, sling bag. Now those are cool. If that works for you, great. But I wanted something in between that can still house a little bit more. I've been carrying this for almost maybe a year, 2 years now, and I absolutely love this thing. So this is not an in-depth review of the bag itself. I'm just showing you what I carry for my everyday. So let's get started. This front pouch right here is what I call my electronics section. In here I have iPhone cords, power bank, extra batteries, CR123s, AA's, like I've said in a previous video, right? Those are batteries I use most. So that's why I have them in here. Just a couple extra, right? Things like that. Moving on to this front top pocket right here. This pocket specifically has like a really soft felt material inside. Now, it's usually probably used for like a phone, if you're gonna put your phone in there so it doesn't get scratched. Same thing as, sunglasses or whatever, things that might break. It has a really nice soft texture inside. But for me, I have my keys, office keys, stuff like that in here. If you wanna check out the keychain, like the leather look. Got this from like a local shop in Los Gatos, super dope. And then I got this F1 car keychain as well. Super dope, love that. Okay, moving on to the main compartment. Now this is the meat of the EDC, right? How I have things organized for myself. Now, my wife to me is a VIP. My families are VIPs to me as well. And so this is tailored to myself and to my family or my wife if they ever need anything, okay? So onto the main compartment. If you've done video reviews on this bag before, or even if you look at the 511 website, you know that this compartment is super organized. There's literally spots for everything. So I want to show you how I have things housed for myself. Here in this mesh portion, which you can see through, it's all medical stuff. I chose to put medical stuff in here because I can see through the mesh and automatically and quickly see what I need and what's housed in these pockets. For this one right here, I have it for myself, but also family. I got, like if my wife ever needs something like extra strength Tylenol, I got that in there. Vitamins for myself, Dayquil, NyQuil, just in case, allergy medicine, normal size Band-Aids, right? If you get like a little cut on your finger or something, that's all in here. In here, I also have a SWAT T tourniquet. Now, those are the ones that are just like a super huge rubber band. Also in here, I have a Cat 7 tourniquet as well. So I have 2 different types of tourniquets in here. On this side, I have a little bit more extra medical, bigger gauze. I also have like an ACE bandage rolled up in here as well. Surgical, like gloves, rubber gloves, multiple pairs in here housed as well. Moving on to the inner portion. Now, the part that you can't see in here, because it's deep down in the bag, there's actually Velcro and laser cut moly in here. So you can use your imagination on what you'd like to attach in there or whatever. But I thought that was a really, really cool addition to not just having an open mouth bag that, you know, everything is loose. So if you want something more tightly secured, there's those options too, and it runs through this whole back portion of the bag. Yeah, I actually keep this quite empty, like this, because I want things to be easily accessible. I don't know about you, girls, maybe you know this too, but sometimes if you have a bag or a purse that's crowded and you're rummaging through and you can't work and you can't get something out quickly when you need it, that just causes an extra level of stress that you don't need already in maybe an emergency situation. So that's why I like to have things kind of open and accessible, where I can see everything that I need to access. In here I got a couple pens, like an extra Sharpie. I have this really old knife that's pretty cheap, but I have an extra knife if I ever need it whatsoever. To be honest with you, I've only cut meat with this in boxes, but I just have it as an extra if I don't have my primary on me. But you know, and it's not super crazy like durable. I mean, it's just a basic knife. I have a striker rod if I ever have to make a fire, which I don't think I'll ever have to, but I have it just in case. And then I have an extra spare mag for my pistol as well. Now in the back portion here, I have a notebook. I got some wipes. If you have kids, you know you can never have too many wipes. But even for yourself, sometimes you just gotta clean up something, or sometimes you need a little more than toilet paper, if you know what I'm saying. And then I also have this cool notebook that I just got not too long ago. It's actually like a handbook for executive protection specialists. It's just a checklist of various things that you know, derive upon a detail if you ever need. But I just like it for knowledge, you know, a checklist just in case. But this is really, really cool. If you want to check this out, this is called the Executive Protection Specialist Handbook by Jerry Glazebrook. Looks like that. Really, really cool. Really, really cool read too, if you just want to read stuff. Yeah, I also have a little small pair of binoculars in here too. A lot of times, sometimes you're like, you don't think you need binoculars, but there's a lot of times where it comes in handy. So, especially when I'm working, because I'm like, I can't see. I'm actually supposed to be wearing glasses too. But anyway, I digress. I've seen some people and got inspiration of other people who have this bag. Now, you don't have to go all crazy, but I've seen some people put soft body armor in this back section here. Now, to me, that's super, super wise, super, super cool, depending what you do. Whether you're a mom or a dad that just wants some extra protection for yourself when you're going around town, walking around, or maybe you're traveling to another place that you've really never been. An extra layer of protection. And as you can tell, this covers my vital organs and even a little bit more because it kind of comes down a little bit. So imagine having a nice piece of soft body armor in there. You're going to be protected. In the back section, closest to my chest, this is actually used for a CCW compartment. Now, I used to put my pistol in there for off-body carry, but I will say sometimes it's a hindrance because you can attach a holster in there, but depending how big your firearm is or how heavy it is, it does get cumbersome. especially if you're carrying it around all day. So what I decided to do is put some goodies in there. Let me open it up for you. I don't know if you can see that, but I got some snacks. Like I said, I want to make sure that I'm prepared. Now, I'm not saying I got a whole, surgery center in here. I don't. But I like the fact of being kind of your own first responder. That's something I subscribe to, something that I take into consideration on my everyday. Again, like I said, I tailor this to myself, but I also tailor it to my wife, who's a VIP to me, a very important person to me in my life, and family members, relatives. So I put extra snacks in here just because, you never know if you're in traffic and shoot, you can't get to the closest exit because there's a fast food restaurant a few exits down, but you're stuck in bumper to bumper traffic. Hey, you got snacks. Maybe you get lost on your hike and you get off the trail and it's taken a lot longer than you actually thought. Got some snacks. Yeah, things like, you went to this multi-story building and the elevator got stuck because the power went out real quick and now you gotta wait 30 minutes for the fire department to come and pry you out of there. Well, you got some snacks. I don't wanna go into extreme depths of that. I'm pretty sure you're smart enough to know. But yeah, I got this for me, little beef jerky, a few Cliff Bars and stuff like that, just to get me through. Now, if you're into that kind of stuff, like get home bags, by any means, this is not a get home bag. This is just to get me by, or maybe my wife or a few other people by for a few hours. So guys, thank you for joining. Thank you for subscribing. I see you, and I see your comments, and thank you guys for asking questions. I really enjoy commenting back and hearing that you guys love the knives and stuff on the last video. So I hope that you ordered yours, and I'd love to see yours. If you have a YouTube channel, let me know. Give me a shout out. Show me what combination you got on your knife and on your everyday carry. So guys, thank you again for joining. My name's Michael, and please like, subscribe, comment, turn on the notification bell. I'm gonna do my best to upload videos all the time. So, all right guys, thank you for joining and taking your time. I'll see you on the next one.